Welcome to my channel, Dr. Munshi.naser Skilled on. How are you, my dear learners? In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 important secrets to publish in your next article in a Scopus Index journal. So without wasting any time, let's get started. My dear learners, as you know that we are often trying to publish our next article in a Scopus Index journal. And one of the journal called the International Journal of Disaster Risk Reduction, and it is also Elsevier Scopus Index journal. Why I am telling about this journal? Because I am going to tell you a top secret about writing a fantastic abstract in order to publish your next article easily. As you know, in any journal, whenever you submit your article, the editors and the text editor is going to read your title and the abstract. If they impress about your title and the abstract, they are going to send it to the reviewer. Otherwise, they are not going to send it to the reviewer. Right? So in order to make it nice and presentable, your title and abstract should be well organized. And in this particular case, I'm going to address a particular journal, International Journal of Disaster Reduction, where there is a title called the Adapting to Adversity and Revealing the Nexus Between Vulnerability and Well-being in Coastal Bangladesh. And in this particular article, you will see that the writing of the abstract was very good. Like, for example, here it starts with the climate change intensify multidimensional vulnerabilities in coastal Bangladesh. So they are coming right at the point in the first sentence. And then what happened? They start writing about what type of data they are going to use. They are using 747 households. Now they are going to also address what are the findings. You see, after 1 or 2 sentences, without writing any unnecessary sentences, you jump into your research problem and then go to the findings. And the findings reveal that diverse demographic, socioeconomic, sociopolitical, disaster, para-apprentices, environmental and local factors influence multidimensional vulnerabilities in the study areas. Very good. And then the important part. Here you can see that the study already mentioned about the outcome in a numerical value. For instance, here they said that the political leaders, the odds ratio and participation in disaster preparedness training, odds ratio, and then their decisions. So all these odds ratio and all the information about chi-square test mentioned very clearly in the abstract. You remember, my dear learners, we quite often write in a descriptive way of our findings. But writing in a numerical way of your findings is a new way to represent your abstract. And this is one of the, in my opinion, better way to communicate with your editor and the reader. And this publication is latest publication. As you can see, it is in 2024. So if you are up to date and journal editor and the text editor know that you know how to write the abstract in a new way of writing technique, then they will definitely impress by your presentation. And in my opinion, if you follow this way to writing your findings in a numerical presentation instead of writing in a descriptive way, that will be a good starting point. So remember, my dear learners, write abstract putting numerical information more than writing descriptive way of explaining your findings. Okay. Next, my dear learners, there is another important thing is the title. As you can see here that again I am taking a journal, International Journal of Disaster Risk Reduction, and the title was very good. Here it says, we knew a cyclone was imminent. This is the title. You can see. Title is so catchy that once the title appear to the text reviewer or the main editorial board, they will impress by the title. So title is very important. Whatever you write in the middle of the body, nobody is going to read unless your title and the abstract are eye-catching and attractive. And in this particular case, the title is very good. You can see, we knew a cyclone was imminent. Hazard, preparedness and disaster management efficiency nexus in coastal Bangladesh. So the title itself integrate ourselves and the readers to study more about this article, about cyclone, what type of cyclone we are talking about. Now, this type of catchy, attractive title can impress the editorial board to further investigate your reading of the whole article, and then it can send it to the reviewer, and the reviewer also be impressed, and they might give you a minor revision or major revision, and once you review it, of course your paper will be published in no time. So remember, my dear learners, title should be very catchy and exceptional, like this, the one that I am now sharing is one of the exceptional title, and the abstract you should put more numerical value. Conventional way of putting methodology is not going to be published in these days. Nowadays, editors are looking for the comparison between different type of methodologies. And nowadays, if you are not up to date about the methodology that you are applying to your research article, this type of article is not going to publish in a Elsevier Scopus Index journal. Remember, my dear learners, comparison between a conventional methodology and the new cutting edge methodology is very important. For instance, nowadays, previously we used time series methodology, right? Now, there is new way of writing the time series methodology is the application of machine learning and data sciences. So there are a lot of improvement in machine learning and data sciences. So if you apply one or two that kind of methodology, and in comparison with the time series conventional methodology, that type of application of methodological argument is more appealing than only putting the conventional way of writing methodology. So don't forget to use cutting edge methodology which is now available in the literature. And this is very important because editors are going to sell your article after publishing, right? So if the readers of the different parts of the world and the universities do not get the idea that you are not up to date, then why would they publish your article and other people will read your article? So it is very important that you need to write a conventional and a cutting edge methodology, a blended way of writing things. Not just following the conventional methodology, apply cutting edge or contemporary new methodology which is now ongoing in the literature. So with that note, if I wrap up, there are three important secrets: eye-catching, attractive title, putting numerical findings information in the abstract, and then up-to-date methodology application. These three important things, if you put together, your article will publish in a Scopus Index journal in no time. And I will share more of this information in my next tutorial very soon. So until now, bye-bye.